Shalom, Yashua Allah. Hebrew Israelites to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once get out of the prophets up, down, fall back on the great. First things first, turn to the east. We got praise glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kadash.
Which is the Pele Hebrew tongues, great name of the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, elders of the great millstone. And shalom to your sister brothers living the truth. And shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Here we go, Yahshua Allah, in the calm, before the storm. And right now, what we're looking at is Esau Edom, say Esau, the so-called white man, he's trying to get and cook up his own narrative. They know that the chariots, they know that Yahushua is coming back, so they're trying to get in front of it. So what basically we're saying today, we're going to do get ready for a false flag event, brace for impact. The devil's about to do something real big in order to try to get back control. Because when you look at it, he's done lost it. TikTok is exploded with all kinds of information, showing them to be the devil in the flesh. We on the YouTube calling it out. And the truth is starting to overcome this devil. And we know that's so because now they're starting to attack the camps. They're coming out trying to, they're trying to get back control. Because the nations no longer look at Esau Edom as the progenitor of truth. He's no longer the standard. Now he's the standard for wickedness, lies, and all kinds of deceit. And they're looking at that. I did a lesson where Edomite was explaining how they're feeling right now. They feeling bad because of the way everybody's looking at them, and that's prophecy. They've been made bare. So now you got to do what? A distraction. You need a big distraction to distract people and get everybody off the fact that they're the devil. So what we're saying is there's going to be a false flag event, and you can tell that because they got drones all over the East Coast. Ox said even some is over here in Tulsa. Esau's trying to blend in and cover up, your Yahushua's glory is coming. Because Yahushua's going to come back with chariots, which the world English calls UFOs. Esau know that. So he got to get in front of it and try to divert everybody's attention. I can see the devil go into a pessimist type of thing with this event. He going to come with a story to get the minds of people off of what's going on. Hollywood is failing right now with the Dilly allegations, so you ain't got that type of distraction no more. I was talking earlier, the circus is bullshit. Basketball's not entertaining no more. Football ain't entertaining no more, so people ain't distracted with that no more.
Can't even watch the full game without going to sleep.
Exactly. So the circus is done. The bread is low, so people are starting to grumble and voice their disapproval of Babylon the Great because they ain't got no money. People going broke. You got foreigners talking about it ain't good in America no more. I know people I work with, they say they're going to stack their bread. They're going back to their own country. I'm talking, that's a precept. They say America ain't what it used to be. So America's no longer been tender and delicate. So that means Esau Edom is desperate. He has to do something in order for people, to start eating out his hand again. To look to him as, the savior. Look to him as the authority to, dictate to the people. And we knowing that whatever he does is going to be chaos. Perilous Times, Jacob's trouble. Something's going to happen to go kick off Jacob's trouble. We don't know exactly what it is yet, but we do know that they cooking up some type of story, man, in they think tanks. And they need to be big, too. It's going to be bigger than the C-19. It's going to be bigger than the 911. It's going to have people in a state of shock to where they're going to be running like chickens with their head cut off. And if you don't have the truth, you're going to get caught up in that delusion. There's going to be some strong delusion the devil going to kick out. So I got the opener for us.
Oh, yeah. It's 2 Timothy chapter 3 and 1. It said, know this also, that in the last days, perilous times shall come.
Repeat that. So it's in the last days. We're in the last days, Yahshua. Make no mistake about it. You can tell with the alphabet agenda at its peak, all the crime that's been happening at its peak, the corruption that's been coming out at its peak. Now it's at the point where a lot of people know about the sex trafficking. That's like mainstream news now. Esau been doing that since Babylon Great been established. But now it's known.
Matter of fact, I remember seeing a documentary about the whole state of Georgia was built off of sex trafficking money.
See?
So there's a lot of states that a lot of people don't know, like the state of Florida, that was built off of cocaine money, California. So all of the wickedness is being exposed.
It's like Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las Vegas. God, that's the mob and the gambling racket. So
I got something right quick. Since you said everything's been exposed and like everything's on the forefront. Esau is losing the narrative, and he got to bring something to come back. This is Second Esdras 6:28. It says, "As for faith, it shall flourish; corruption shall be overcome, and the truth that have been so long without fruit shall be declared." And we're in the middle of that time where people are looking at Esau like, "God damn, boy, you been lying this whole time." Nigga, like, man, the truth is raining out there on all different levels, and people are looking at Esau and pointing the finger. So it's his time to try to get that back, try to get some of that narrative back, and try to rock people back to sleep so he can do his last little wicked plan, man. You know,
All right. Because he's been exposed, like I said right there, the truth is starting to overcome him on these social media platforms. That's why they want to get rid of TikTok. And I like how the Lord made that platform called TikTok. Because they show Esau's time is short. You know? That's big. TikTok, you on the clock, Esau, and now you losing. You was winning. Now y'all done got ahead of you. You know how you watch basketball, football, and the team up ahead? Now he against the clock. So you see the devil, now the desperation go kick in. And hey, do not underestimate a desperate Edomite, man, so-called white man. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 12:12, since you pretty much broke it down. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth, but he have but a short time."
You hear that? He know he have but a short time. So he's going to come down, the scripture say he's going to come down with great wrath. Not little wrath, not, normal wrath, great wrath.
Verse 13, "And then the dragon saw he was cast out unto the earth, and he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child."
And see, he said he got persecuted, he got brought down to the earth, which means he got exposed. He's not in that rulership seat no more. Esau not set up high no more.
We don't have the narrative.
Yeah, with all the exposure coming down, now he's down low. And he's down so low, he's below Yahshua. He's below every nation. He's the base of all men. And now he's at the level where he belongs at. He at the bottom. Like we said earlier, every nation's pointing their finger at Esau like, you're the problem. You try to say it was niggers and spicks and savages. No, you the problem. And everybody's saying that. And like I said, they said he should prosecute the woman. Who's that woman? The nation of Israel. You know, you look at what's it, Jeremiah 6:2. We compare it to a woman. That's a so-called Hispanics, so-called African Americans, so-called Native Americans. That's who Esau about to attack real hard right now, because we're the nation of Israel. Why? Because he brought forth the man-child.
I love that precept too, like that when he said we brought forth the man-child, and that's like literally and figuratively, like the true man of the Lord, the elect, is basically praying for Yahweh to come back, and that's the man-child right there. Because we know when he come back, Esau Edom is finished after that.
And he's angry about that. Right now, look at what we're doing now, Yahshua, Akim. We're out here professing the words of Yahweh Shah. So we're calling Yahweh Shah to come back, and now he's starting to see. First, he didn't pay us no attention. You're just an angry nigga on the block, you broke. You just talking ain't going to do nothing in that Bible. Right. Now that you're starting to see the effects of prophecy, now Esau going to take us seriously. And the Apostle Hart calls Trump Nero. And we know what Nero did. So in a minute, they're going to prosecute us and try to muzzle this word because they see it's powerful. This word is it's like we chanting this place down. You know, Babylon the Great is just going down, man. The infrastructure is bad. The money is all cankered up. The economy is bad. The social dynamics of the place is bad. I mean, I was talking about that for camp, man. How the family dynamic is trash now because Esau done ruined the dynamic between the man and the woman. He done trashed everything with his wine, his philosophies. Now everybody's starting to see like all your feminism, all of Esau's movements is all detrimental and it brings death. Alphabet agenda, feminism, racism, all the little isms this devil bring is being very detrimental. Capitalism, I like Ox brought that up, because really, capitalism is really a fraud. This devil holler capitalism, but let the bank or some big car company go under. Oh, bail out. I'm like, hold up, fool. That ain't capitalism. He's supposed to go down, and the small company's supposed to come up. Right. That's real capitalism. So really, that exposes him. The devil's supposed to sell. We're really in like socialism. Or whatever little ism where like there's always government rule.
It's socialism.
That's socialism? Okay, I had that point. We really in that. So he's supposed to sell. It's supposed to be capitalism, but it's not. Because let some company you like get in trouble, you'll bail them out with taxpayer money. And that makes the people mad. Like, hold up, you gonna use my money? I'm already broke. You know, I notice he sucks the most money out of people who ain't got it, the poor. The poor and the middle class uphold Babylon the Great, and the rich get tax breaks.
And the issue with the way Esau does his socialism is he only gonna have everybody prop up him. You know, in socialism, you're supposed to have everybody prop up the best. You know, that's for all of us. But what Esau does it is, you know, when he fails with the bailouts, then he wants everybody to come together to prop him back up. You know, that's the way.
That's his kind of position right there.
Yeah.
If people sick of that too, go ahead.
He's a welfare, like what do you call it? Welfare child or
welfare state?
Welfare queen.
Like, yeah, like
welfare
queen.
Yeah, he tried to put Eve as the face of welfare.
But it's really
the reality
Esau.
is him.
Mm-hmm.
The reality is Israel. Tell you the truth, that's the welfare queen.
Mm-hmm. They get so much. They get like dang billions and millions of dollars from Babylon the Great every year. So you can just tell. With that being said, man, like I said, what we just talked about, that's been exposed. You don't have capitalism. You got socialism. Like Ox said, it's really to prop up these whack, incompetent Edomites who are not worthy to be in rulership because they done lost their wisdom. They can't run nothing right. You know, they just like with some chickens, their head cut off. And yet you want us to go to you for leadership, and everything is just being decrepit, man. It's at the point where even Edomite women no longer want the Edomite man. She up here bigging up Jake and trying to use him as a shield to be safe. You know, trying to get her a seed, thinking she can get some salvation. You know, so that's when you know it's bad, when the women start jumping ship. Because before that, you know, the Edomite women was talking shit. It's getting to the point now where the Lord is shutting down these Karens. They starting to say like, man, yeah, America is the problem. Another thing too, that you know Babylon the Great is about to go down and these devils are scrambling. They don't even take care of their military men no more.
Ooh, yeah.
I know about people in the military that need help, you know, paying for this housing in the military. I'm like, oh man, and I just seen a bill they passed. What was it, $895 billion? That ain't $1 trillion. I'm like, you could have took 90 of that and helped the people out in the country. And that to me would have kept the deceit going. But see, it shows that the wisdom is gone from Esau. So he don't want to do that. He just want to run a false flag event. And what it is that they're struggling. They got to get the MOTB off the ground. They got to switch phases. This phase we in now, where you can have a little bit of property, where you think you own it, but you don't. You're just leasing it. But this like the side we living in, Esau's ready to do away with that and go into another phase of life, where you're just like, you got a microchip in your body, and you living in this little bitty cubicle. Like, he ready for that phase. I'm trying to think of the term they use for that. What is it called? Like a technocratic? A technocracy. Yeah, he's ready to go into a technocracy. That's why they got Elon Musk over Trump as president, because he gonna usher it in. And all them other devils, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, all them tech guys about to bring in, because what they really want is called transhumanism. Now they want to blend Jake into the technology to where when you get that, because they know the scriptures like we know the scriptures. They want to make it to where, you know, you're not acceptable to Yahushua no more. Once you take that technology in your body and your head or in your hand, you're no good. But they need a false flag to dog walk you into that. Because they don't want to just put it in you. They want you to accept it and bow down and receive it on your own accord by putting you in a bad way. Go ahead, Doc.
And like we covered last week, how Esau, he wanted to put himself in God's place to replace the Most High. That's how he's doing it through technology. He wants to make everybody a cyborg. That's basically how the promise of us when we receive salvation, how we gonna go from being mortal to immortal. That's Esau's version of it. Instead of put your consciousness into some computer so you can stay alive forever. This shit sound corny as hell.
You know, and it's retarded. Like, why would you want to take your consciousness and put it in the computer? It's stupid. But like you say, that is Esau's fan. That's what he wants. And now they at the point we see now, Esau is desperate to speed that process up. He know the people kind of don't want to get with it. So he need a false flag event to scare people, shock them, to where they be so scared they'll run and go get it, not knowing that that's your destruction. Basically gonna make you like a zombie, man. You're gonna be like a technological zombie. Because if you get that device in your head, I'm pretty sure he can remote control your butt. You know, he can make you put thoughts in your head, which is gonna be real dumb. But when people don't know the truth, they're gonna look at that like it's amazing, especially if they got like a medical problem, they paralyzed, or you can't see, you can't hear. That's gonna be like the miracles. They're gonna think Esau like, oh shoot, the white man is so smart. Oh my Lord, it's a miracle. I can walk again. They're gonna televise it, and man, people gonna run up to go get that thing. Go ahead.
I was just saying that them playing video games right now with their mind is kind of like a false miracle already. There's been people that have been playing video games for like all night with their mind apparently, and then I don't know what happened to them, but there's people right now playing video games with their mind. So I mean that's
I seen a video where they were doing that with playing chess. Yeah, I seen that too. They were playing chess with their mind.
Hey, but Esau, he want to do that, but we realize, you know, it's been ministers out here like Benny Hinn with that false I'm about to cure you shit. That he gotta make that shit so realistic, because we'll be like, oh, this motherfucker Benny Hinn. Yeah. People with his suit coat.
Yeah.
He really wasn't blind in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to like get Stevie Wonder or somebody like that they cite back. You know, that we all know been blind for years, then we'll believe it. But somebody they pull out the closet, he gonna be like, this motherfucker can walk in the first place.
Hey, look, that's a good example, brother. Looking at Benny Hill and his church shows you how simple people are. Cause I seen the clip of Benny Hill, like you said, he waved his jacket, everybody fell out. And I was like, man, yo, and he got a big following. I don't know how it is now.
Benny Hill paid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking like did he touch somebody and he get up and walk like, man, get the hell out of here. It shows you how simple people are. Matter of fact, like me and Ox talking earlier, that one dude, Billy Carson, he just not getting exposed. And I'm looking at Jake like, this weirdo dude, he been doing this for years. All he do is watch TikTok. He got like 10 different doctrines in him, ideology. He just mix them all together, and Jake just not realizing that he's a fraud. Y'all should have been do that, man. So to show you how, like, look at that, how simple people are. So if Esau comes with a fake alien invasion, it's gonna work. Because people don't know nothing, man. They all like, oh, the drones, this and that. So Esau come with some fake drones that look like a UFO, because he has that technology now. Especially now people are telling me it's like if you making turn off their appliances in their house. I'm like, Esau got that technology, man. So that's not nothing to wow you. He can do that. And then they might come with some like we was talking about open up camp, some alien, Chakubo Cabra, you know, something like that. But like this devil got biolabs. He splices DNA. So he can bring a creature and say it's an alien, but it's some shit he done made in the laboratory.
Yeah, he can deep fake a green screen or something.
Oh.
Have it right next to him. Like the aliens gave us this new technology and we should take this and it'll help you from this disease. And
so it's got to be an amazing lie. A great deception this devil about to do, what the Bible tells us that, man. A strong delusion. And let's say he can do that, like I said, combo that up with a new pestilence. We made alien contact. I touched his hand. He gave me this new super virus. It's out of this world. You got this new warp speed. We got this new, juice. You get the juice, you be safe. And everybody be like, man, thank God for the government. And, Trump is the greatest ever. And that'd be easy work. They could do something like that. That'd be easy. And I can see people like right now at my job, dummies, why you touch his hand? Now we got to deal with this new super virus, disease X or whatever they want to call it. And they'll believe it. And I can say everybody in my family, you got to get that new juice. You better get your children to get that juice. And that's why Esau, I can see him running that scenario. Or they could say, or some can get attacked. They can use the drone to hit some with a cruise missile. We under attack by aliens. We got to all come together, the whole world, put our petty differences aside. I'm going to play that because Ronald Reagan said that a long time ago. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
I got to do a lesson. Ronald Reagan said that. Now, Esau can run that scenario, bomb something, and have everybody come together to issue out the MOTB.
Just like that 911.
Exactly.
Yep.
I say even bigger than that because he can get the whole world to come together. Tell Russia, China, put our differences aside. We got to quit fighting each other. And we got to put out this technology because the aliens got technology to scramble your brains. Right. So you need this device in your body to keep your mind right. Thank God for, our scientists and technology. Us humans, we the best. They bring out an Edomite like an Independence Day. We will not go quietly in the night. We are humans. We're gonna stand up and fight. You know, everybody riled up. Yeah.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah. Get your micro thing. I got the TX 336.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can see Jake on TikTok bragging about it. Like, I got the new version. It come with 30 digital credits.
You know you're gonna call niggas broke and shit.
Yeah, you got the new. Yeah, I'm up on game, baby. Let's check this out.
That's the hour of temptation that the scripture speaks of.
So you can see that coming, man. Then they'll get a dumb Jacob promoted, or LeBron James, or Steph Curry, Oprah, prominent celebrity. And then you see the nigga Jake on TikTok. Yeah, nigga, I got nigga whoop, nigga, ain't no alien getting in me. I got the new device, baby. You need to get yours. And then Eve pulling back her weave. Yeah, I got that Neuralink. You know what I'm saying? And it do like this, and bitch, you gotta pay $30,000 for this. I ain't no broke bitch. You know, and they be all on that shit. So this devil about to really run the game on it, man. Yeah, you give one Eve. You know, say like a BBL pandemic. You give one Eve a Neuralink, she gonna show it, and then they're all gonna be trying to get it. They gonna be saying, I don't date no nigga, not no Neuralink. You a broke nigga.
Hey, they were doing that in the C19 situation.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna go with that. Real niggas got Neuralinks.
Right.
I don't know if y'all remember.
No box.
Y'all might have been small kids, but they used to have them motherfucking Reebok pumps. They gonna have that shit.
I remember that.
They gonna have Eve say, shit, I can just pump my ass up, my titties up whenever I feel like it.
I had a pair of them, man. They had us like pump it up, and then we try to run real quick.
So like, hold up, time out, homie.
Pump them
Time out, nigga.
real
You ain't
quick.
doing nothing. You ain't talking about that. Hey, that's like ugly as hell.
Yeah.
I had some. Pump the shoes up. Yeah. Like I said,
That shit corny as hell.
Yeah.
They say you can control your booty with your app now if you get the Neuralink.
Oh man, he be in line for that shit. They'll be crying to the natural women. You a broke bitch. You ain't got the Neuralink to pump your booty up. Right. That's how you get a man now.
They would fall for that in a heartbeat.
God, that's all it takes. Get Kim Kardashian. Get nasty red Suki Hana, Cardi B. That old goddamn. I can't stand Cardi B the way she talk, but give her a Neuralink and it's over with.
Yeah, and real quick, I got this precept. Y'all pretty much broke it down. This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. I actually want to read it about KJV and NLT. All right, this KJV right here, it said, for my people are foolish, they have not known me. They are started as children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. All right, and then the NLT pretty much break it down for you. He said, my people are foolish and do not know me, said the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua. They are stupid children who have no understanding. They are clever enough at doing wrong, but they have no idea of how to do right. And that's pretty much the point right there when I just broke it down. So if you have all of these people, they're gonna line up and get their MOTB. Okay, they're started children. They're wise to doing evil. Okay, and what that means is doing evil against the law and doing evil against the commandment of Yahweh Yahushua. But to do right, they're gonna ignore that. Okay,
it's an abundance of people that's in that mindset right now, and that goes back to that first precept we read when it says the perilous times shall come, because it breaks down all little wicked people that's in that time frame that we're in, that we're going to see more and more of as the times goes on. And it's going to lead a lot of people into traps and snares as the times go on. You got
I go ahead. You got a precept out?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Exodus 23:2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment. And Esau is going to use peer pressure, like Tay was saying. He just got to get the right person that got enough influence over the population. And then once he plant that seed, it's just gonna take peer pressure for that
get
shit.
that shit to Casanet. Man, he on he's streaming and shit.
He's already streaming with a robot.
24/7 streaming. And, I got this. Everybody got it now.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a big person gonna give it to. Like I said, he already promoting the robot. Mm-hmm. They're using Kim Kardashian and him. And everybody talking about they want one. So it's already set up for him to sell them the Tesla box.
And then they got the celebrities hanging out with him. I've been paying attention to that dude too. They had Kevin Hart hanging out with the dude. All the main influencers. They even had Kyrie Irving with him. LeBron James' son. So yeah. That's basically a very big influence right there. That guy, that Compton, that guy.
That's because he has all the younger audience.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
He even got some of the old people in there captivated by him and shit too.
Yeah.
So he got pretty much everybody right now.
He like the number one streamer for Jake.
Yeah, he got all of them Edomites too, because they gave them a chance to really look at, well, to their opinion, to look and see how Jake is actually living by watching him. They looked at that and act like that we all living like him now. And dude, he probably is a Jake, but he's more
I think
proud of he being Nigerian than he is.
Yeah, he probably is. Yeah, that makes sense. He
Sorry,
probably is
I'm
an Hamite.
Yeah, he don't look. He worried.
Yeah,
as
he
hell.
claimed that he's Nigerian. He said that we don't have no culture.
They said Black Americans don't have culture though. Yeah, he did say that.
Right.
But yeah, that pretty much goes all into that perilous times that we were talking about.
Yeah.
It breaks down there.
I'm gonna go ahead and read it again. This is 2 Timothy 3:1, and it said, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." When you go to that word perilous, it basically it breaks down what it's talking about. Perilous means hard to do, hard to take, hard to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous. All right, it said hard to bear, savage. Okay, so you're gonna expect that in the last days. All right, verse 2, and it said, "For man shall be lovers of their own self, covetous, boasters." That's what the object going into, boasters. Oh, I got this new, the new Air Force Jordan, that's the boasters, right? Proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parent. You see children out here, they disrespecting their parent, some of them even killing their parent, all right? Unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, all right? That's Esau Edom to the fullest. You make a deal with him, you expect him, he gonna break that deal.
Unnatural affection. People used to be having sympathy and shit. Now you go to a point, a CEO get knocked off and everybody mocking him.
Right. Hey,
Happy, no affection.
man, that's how you know right there. It's that natural affection. And what they saying? I pray that they don't catch the killer. They were saying that in the comments. I said, damn.
And to put on that point too, you got women that don't longer care about their children like they used to.
Yep.
I don't see Eve ain't got that love like the 80s and 90s. 90s, they be little bastards. They don't even care about the children.
You can even take it back as far as Captain Samuel when he passed. And what all of Eve started saying about him.
I'm glad he did.
Yeah. Right. And so reading again, it said without verse 3 again, it said without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers. All right, how many think you seen him been in jail behind false accusing, but behind a woman that lied on him, said that he raped him, so on and so forth. Okay, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. They're going back with the I just mentioned. Okay, despisers of those that are good. They're coming in. The Christian church is coming in. They're attacking the camp. Okay, so they're the despisers of us for preaching out, bringing out the truth. All right, and it says traitors, petty, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh about Yahweh shot. Okay? How many times you got people that say, when we tell them we repent, and they say, I'll repent whenever time is right. Okay? They say, I'll repent later on. So meaning that they love the pleasure of this world. They love the pleasure of Esau Edom kingdom. All right? And it said, verse 5, they said, having a formula of godliness, but denying the power thereof. All right? Having a formula of godliness, those are the false prophets. Okay, but denying the power, but denying who they got that influence from, denying who they got the knowledge from.
And Jake fits all of those. But that's how all this goes down to Esau Edom. This is all boiled down to him. Because he's the biggest one out of all of those. And he's the one that's going to push all the perilous times in the first place. And he's the one why all these people is out on the street right now going crazy and doing these things. The abomination people that's doing abominations and all these scenarios that the brother is reading in their precept, man. All that boils down to Esau Edom because he pushed that influence out there, and now we're in a big powder keg where all that's running is about to blow up. So we coming into a time where we're about to see all manners of craziness, man. And we got all manners of crazy people walking these streets. So we really about to see some crazy shit about to happen here, man. And you got to be prayed up in this time to even have the mind to even deal with that. Because a lot of people are going to see that and either fall victim to it or just go crazy. And the scripture speaks of people hearts failing them for fear and things of that nature.
Yeah, preach that out.
Yes. Ecclesiasticus 27 and 24, and I'm going to read a couple verses. I have hated many things, but nothing like him. For the Lord will hate him. Whoso casteth a stone on high casteth it on his own head, and a deceitful stroke shall make wounds. Who?
That's Esau Edom and all the stuff he's casting is falling back on him because everybody is starting to see, hey man, I've been drinking this Babylon juice and you the one who's been passing me the cup. Right. You the one been passing me the drink. Oh, you got it.
Verse 26. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. He that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh.
That's Esau Edom to a T. Just like that precept said, he that rolleth a stone shall fall on him. Hey, that's him. He diggeth the pit and he's falling therein. Now he's trying to find a way to scratch and climb himself back up and get the narrative, but it's not going to work. And we in a time where all hell is just about to break loose and he's about to go down. There ain't no saving this place. He's going down the drain and ain't coming back up. There ain't no point.
I got a quick precept just to back up the why, right? It's Micah 2:1, and it said, woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. And when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
They're going to what Esau doing right now because it's in the power of their hands. When you look at like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, these dudes billionaires, they can do good with their money. They can like do good to save the planet, but they don't. They advise what? Iniquity, wickedness, man. They want to take out all types of life. They're the ones that's with the plans to spraying poison in the air. They're the ones with the plans to put poison in the sea. That's Bill Gates lying on the farmland wanting to do GMO foods to make people sick so that he can control them better. Everything they do is wickedness. Why? Because like the scripture said, it's in the practice of their hands. They doing it because they can. They don't want to spread righteousness. They want to spread wickedness. They can't go to sleep unless they do some wickedness. All they diabolical plans. And all the Edomites in Congress, the politics, they're all with it. You know, as long as they get paid, all they do is butter them up with some money. Hey man, shut up and pass this. Here goes 10 million for you, 20 million for you. Just pass it, man. And they don't care about the welfare of the people or their family or look ahead into the future. Like, man, this will be bad for my children. Esau don't care. As long as you line his pockets up, it's all good. It's really, I notice Esau, he does good when he spreads wickedness. If he does something righteous, it hurts him. I know it's about Edomites. When they do something good, it messes up their spirit or their soul. When they do wickedness, they get a kick out of that. They laugh.
That's why the scripture said they can't even go to sleep unless they do some wickedness.
God, and it's like that too. You can see it. So I want
to make a point quick. You're true with that because what pisses Esau up about us the most is the fact that we always make lemonade out of the lemon he throws us. He throw us a hook. He's like, these niggas over here fucking got their pinky out. They done made the best lemonade ever out of this bullshit out of the game. And that right there pisses him off because we can always, finesse our way into something that makes the bullshit that he give us as a trap into a blessing.
God, that's right. That's what's gonna lead to that great rap. Because it's supposed to mess us up.
Yeah.
Like say he throw the poison out, all the bullshit out, and then he think, oh yeah, they slapping hot fives. Yeah, we got them now. They gonna go down. And you look up, numbers still going. Like you said, we done made all kinds of TPs and tents, and Jake done found the job making lemonade, doing oregano. They like, what the hell? I thought this was gonna take them down. After that, hey, somebody getting messed up in their office because that plan didn't work.
Yeah.
And then they come to the next job by the plan that don't work. And it's like now they real frustrated, man. That's what come down with great rap. Like everything they done made, they got, they throw it at them. Everything, man. Unload the clip. Ain't no more wait.
I got this. Luke 21 and I'm gonna start 26 to 36 to the point. I'm sorry, 35. It says, for as a snare shall it come upon all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape the things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. So you got to watch and pray always so you don't fall into that trap that Esau is pushing out there for everyone to fall in, man. Because he's going to fall in it himself. Hey, we got a guy, we got a light, lamp unto our feet, which is these scriptures, man. So we got hey, we can see the snare in the trap. A lot of people can't. A lot of people are blinded, man. The Lord gave them over to a dark blindness, man, to see this. So they gonna follow after the world of Esau, whatever he pushes out there, man. No matter how much bullshit he did and tricked them already, they gonna just fall for it again. So we gotta watch and pray, just like this precept said, man.
I got one come back up. Everything we've been saying, and pretty much put us at the times that we're into. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:8. Salakia 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for the day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And then who is that? What's that? The man of sin, son of perdition. That's Esau, evil, so-called white man. That's happening right now. The falling away already happened. We fell away from our culture. They lost commandments. Now we're coming back to it.
You said a beautiful point right there with that guy Casanat that we have no culture. That's further proof that we the people right there.
Yeah, that proves he a liar. We do got culture. We just left it. Now we're coming back into it. You know, he don't know nothing about it because he just some wicked ass. I don't know what he is. He just wicked, man. I think he a Momo too. Yeah. So he just a wicked Negro. And he's looking at, he's pushing out what Esau said, we ain't got no culture. You know, and really we do. It's just a death culture. It's a culture of I'm a Crip, you a Blood.
Right.
I'll kill you. We run train on Keisha.
She knows the baby.
Yeah, that's Jake culture. It's a death culture. I gotta sell drugs in order to be a acceptable mate. I got to kill Lil Ray.
Yeah, that's a nigga culture that Esau even pushed on us. Our culture is these scriptures, man.
Exactly. And then we do have that. See, he don't know that. So he just push it out there. You know, a dumb Jake like, we ain't got no culture. And just being that stupid stuff, you know. But we do have a culture. But they, like the scripture said, that falling away happened. We fell away from it. Now it's a remnant coming back to it. And at the same time we coming back to it, Esau's been revealed to be the wicked. You know? So then I'm going to bring up verse 4. And this is 2 Thessalonians 2:4. And it says, he will oppose him and exalt himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he is as God, sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And how can Esau do that? The way for him to try to be like Yahweh Shah is to put a micro CHIP in your body. That way he can dictate your every thought, and he can make it where you're not acceptable to the Most High no more. Make you like a cyborg. You know, that way he can control you, put thoughts in your head. Like right now, he can do that through his witchcraft. And that witchcraft is failing right now. So now he's like, I need to go for something that's more, concrete. If I put a microchip in your head and I control your thoughts, I don't have to run nothing on the news and all that mess. I just punch in the computer codes and make you act like a damn fool.
And that micro CHIP, that's the highest form of witchcraft where Esau even trying to perform right there.
So he just going for the straight, what they call it, going for the jugular. He going for the head. And then if you got a microchip in your hand or your head, that's also putting you as a tracker. You're in a biometric system. At that point, ain't no running away. And then the money gonna go digital. So say if you didn't pay some or you said something he didn't like, he'll deduct the money out your account because it's digital anyway. It ain't cash. Go ahead.
They'll probably have some chemical release or an explosive too. So if they don't want you, they'll just kill you.
God, like say that again. He might trigger and make a pain in your stomach or something, or pain in your head. He be like, do that again, and I'll do it to you. You know, they got a whole movie about they call implanted. Where they show that. Go ahead.
What's that movie Kingsman?
God, I remember that movie. They heads popped.
Yeah, you didn't follow along, nigga, hit the button and boom.
Yeah, hey, blow your whole head off, man. That's the type of technology Esau about to do. That's what we warning Yashra. This is what he about to do, man. And see, a lot of Jakes think that Esau ain't that diabolical. So when it comes into play, they might just go into shock, like, oh my Lord. And a lot of Jakes tell me this. I heard it from a lot of niggas. I don't have a choice. They play, they ain't got a choice. They gotta get it. They don't lean on Yahweh Shah. They don't believe that he can deliver and that you got salvation. So they believe, okay, if Esau issues this out, I don't have no choice but to get it. I gotta feed my family. You gonna hear a lot of Jakes say that. I gotta feed my family. What I'm supposed to do? You gotta eat.
That's just further proof that Esau Edom already control their mind right there. See, Esau when he put that MOTB in, he gonna have total control. That actually remind me of there was a section in Willie Lynn's letter where he was talking about how to make a slave, and there was a part where he talked about how he said instead of you killing the body, he said you keep the body but take the mind, and that goes back to that. That's how that going back to that time that told you how diabolical they was. When you actually read the Willie Lynn's letter, you see how diabolical these devils really are, man.
It's like taking your soul or your spirit.
Yeah.
They take your mind.
Yeah.
That's where Yahushua, he starts working in your mind first, to make you believe. But if you got Esau taking that away from you, you have no choice but to serve Esau. So now you're like, basically, Esau gonna make you a drone. Jake gonna be running out here like being remote controlled. You're a drone now. Once you take that micro CHIP, and we're trying to warn Jake like this is coming. And they try to at first say like 2030, Agenda 2030. Nah, the devil trying to speed it up. He might issue that mug out like next year.
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk is the Department of Government Efficiency. He's the head of that. Go ahead, Art.
It's gonna happen fast because time's gonna speed up even more.
Come on.
So
the Project 2025 is just Project 2030. They just moved it up.
Let's say he got to move now. His time is short. He can't wait to 2030. Too much is happening. Too many Jakes is waking up, and he don't want to feel like he's isolated like that. So he got to do it right now. And really, what he want to do, he want to offset this truth. He want to disrupt that marriage. You had a wedding, and the pastor say, if anybody object to this, I'm going to hold your peace. Esau want to object to it. He want to say something. That's why he putting the story out there, his narrative. He want to disrupt that. Right now, the wedding ceremony is going on, man. We're getting the whole collect going. We're getting our garments back, white and pure. We getting ready, man. The woman, the nation of Israel is compared to a woman. The bridegroom is Yahushua. You do a wedding, the bride come out first. Then the bridegroom come out. So right now we've been prepared. We getting ready. We're shaping ourselves up. And we know that, Yahushua is about to come back soon. Esau trying to offset that, man. He don't want that bridegroom to come at all. Because once the man come, that's it. Because we're not going to negotiate with Esau. Ain't no going to be, okay, you get this, you can pay off restitution. Nah, W, you had time to do that, you didn't do it. Now we just going to bust you upside your head and pull out them chains, and you're going to get to work. And the whole elect, we don't have remorse for Esau. We're not like the 2/3 and the Sambo and Coons. We have no sympathy for you. Like they said in the comments, our sympathy is out of the network. We don't have it no more.
We ain't got that natural affection.
Yeah, we're ready for you to go and change. You're the basement. You're the problem, and we're like the cream of the crop. The whole collect is the cream of the crop. The smartest of the Israelites, and we've already made our judgment. Esau, you need to go in slavery, point blank. Period. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. And we all on one accord. All the whole collect feels the same way. So there's gonna be nobody talking about, well, let's do this. No, you going into slavery, you about to get sold, man. Upside your head.
We know they're the problem because they the ones destroying the earth. You got the trees.
Yeah.
Like every time you randomly walk down the street, you see a dead bird. Like, how the fuck these birds just randomly die like that? What the hell going on? And that's because of them chemicals that the Ark is saying right there. What we mentioned earlier.
All right. See, the Lord gonna rinse away all the 2/3. So there'll be no objection. There'll be nobody talking on Esau's behalf. It's just gonna get straight judgment. We already are looking at with that side eye. It's in this truth. Like, man, you the problem, man. So that's why Esau afraid, because he needs his 2/3, his Coons and Sambos, to prop him up. Without them, he just gonna be looked at as the devil in the flesh. And Esau, I noticed he ain't strong enough to handle that type. He getting that right now. He can't handle it.
That's
he want to off himself.
Those Christians. That's why those Christian churches is attacking the truth. They trying to attack us on the corner.
For they trying to save their masters,
right?
That's what it's all about. So this devil now, he try to do something. He basically try to get sympathy. It's like how when he attack other countries, he'll demonize something. So he gonna try to put something on us to show that we the problem. Really, he the problem. Go ahead, Art.
I just got a point that Esau loves invading countries and then talk about how evil the people they're invading are.
Exactly. Yeah. But he always want to say like he the good one. But then people now start to say, hey man, I think you the evil person. I think you're the terrorist. So now he got to do something to like switch that up. Like now people start to look at Yashrala like people start to big up Yashrala like, man, they take care of their children. Us when we in our right essence. Especially looking back in the day, because our women breastfed their children. So now they're looking out like they were the nannies. You look at the Hispanic tribe, they're the nannies. So everybody look like, okay, Yashrala take care of things. They women cook good. The women take care of stuff. The men are hard workers. They fun and entertaining. They take care of things. They're the real husbandmen. They're passionate lovers. They take care of their children when we're in our right spirit. Now I can't speak for the bug out the 2/3. They going crazy. But like I said, they only going crazy. They been acting like Esau. They can take pressure. Go ahead, Ock.
And that right there lets you know that our essence is life, and Esau's essence is death.
Right. Yeah, that remind me of that precept where they said they made a covenant with death.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what that is. They got the spirit of Esau Edom on them.
That's why we had the tree of life in the Garden of Eden, because we are that tree of life. You know, it's the people, and they're the tree of good and evil.
And we take care of everything. Esau don't. And now that's starting to be a known thing. You know, that's starting to be known to be dirty. And really, the internet really exposed them, man. You know, you look at TikTok and all that, they the ones that say we shower once a week. They the ones that really don't take care of their children. Their children hate their parents. You know, that's why I be looking at orphans. They get their inheritance.
They want making the balls in the basement.
Unaliving things. You know, it's always them. They the ones they known for being the pedos. The pedo, that's big in their community. Jake don't do all of that. You know, they might be doing it now because they fall out there bestiality. That started from Esau. Esau do that. You know? They might be doing it now, but Esau started that. We just had an Edomite woman go viral because she gave it up to 101 dudes in a day, and then she cried afterwards. And everybody trying to say, they're trying to blame the men. They victimized under it. Like the biggest whores in the earth is Edomite women. They the ones who started gangbangs and cuck life. I didn't know what the hell a cuck was, so I had to look at Esau. And a cuck is where a dude loans out his wife for another dude to mess with her and he watches.
Adam 22.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Esau do that. Jake don't do that. That's some Edomite stuff. I want her to get a BBC. You know, I'm getting a good one for my wife because I love her. Like, what the hell? That's Edomite culture, man.
Well, what's that dude that got their podcast on tattoo?
Adam 22. He just said it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I know that it ain't just him. A lot of Edomites do that. They do that at a big, high clip. And the women do things called gangbangs. You know, Eve getting into it now, but Edomite women to go out there and everybody can get it in. So now they want to put Eve as the whore, but really it's Edomite women. They're the biggest whores.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing compared to them. You really think about it.
Yeah, Eve just catching up on game.
Right.
The Edomite women been doing that.
And Edomite women, they go on to jail. You know, if they get, you see a Edomite woman with a great name, you know, she in the back letting the dog get it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Sick and disgusting.
What's that?
Cave women, Doc.
Exactly. And they starting to get looked at like that. People now looking like, nah, you only bathe once a week.
Yeah,
you know, don't get mad. You said it. When I bathe, I don't use soap.
I don't wash my legs.
They said
I just let it rinse
off.
off.
Yeah.
They don't wash their lower half of their body. They wash their hair and let the soap drip down.
That's disgusting.
And
Man.
they don't use washcloths or anything to clean their body. They use their hand.
Disgusting. And that's not been now. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of little TikTok stuff like that. So they've been exposed, man. So people ain't looking at them. Now they looking at Eve for how you clean yourself. Like Eve, like in her worst state, now she's been known as the progenitor of being clean. So they going to her. Now, when you diss anything, now they going to the Jake man now. Like, you know, for passionate lovers, somebody to love on me. Now they starting to see like the Edomite man is devoid of love. If you want to be loved, you need a Jake man. You got Edomite women on TikTok promoting that. Like, get a Jake man. You know, even got a person who big up Eve. Dr. Umar starting to say that. He talk about why, you know, the Edomite women get Jake and Eve ain't. They invest in them. Edomite women are now paying money for Jake men. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting propped up. Esau getting brought low. He got to do something to control that narrative. And what's going to do? Start a war, false flag event, something to get everybody's mind that now we winning. Because we winning right now. Esau can't have that. No. Hey, y'all both got points.
I just want to make a point back to what you said. You know, that's the truth. When I seen a TikTok of a white woman and her child, it was a little girl, and she asked her child, what did she do if she's awesome? And the little girl said, go find a big black man, and that's the safest place.
I seen that.
Yeah, that lets you know, because back in the day, they was like, man, stay away, they the boogeyman, but they letting them know, now, if you ever is in distress and alone, You know, don't even go up to no white people. Go find you a big black man and tell him your situation.
Ooh, they make a point you said. We're getting known for protection.
Yeah.
So now we're the progenitor of protection. Don't go to Edomite man.
Yeah.
Go to the Israelite man. So that's why all they women, everything is switching over. Yeah, that's a good point. And I've seen that too. That's starting to be the known thing. So now Esau gotta change that up. I'm supposed to be known as a protector, not fucking Jake, man.
I was seeing this video. It's just a funny little video, like on YouTube, on like a YouTube short, and it was this Edomite girl, like a little Edomite girl, and then her mom was like, "What are you?" She's like, "I'm a Mexican. I'm Mexican."
Yeah.
And then she's like, "No, you're not Mexican." She's like, "No, yeah, I'm Mexican." And I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, they got the sway.
Yeah.
They don't want to be. It's not good to be an Edomite no more. Be white no more. Now it's to be something else. And that's because you look at the Hispanic tribe. Hey, culture booming. You know, you got the food. Me and Ox talking about that when we started camp. That's where your some of your last little specks of community life is at. Family life. When you look at the northern tribe, that's why they going at the northern tribe first. When you look at the Hispanic tribe, they still have their culture and family life. The money stays in that community before it goes out. Like they still deal with each other. You got multiple families in one house, so the women have help, taking care of the children. You got multiple men. Like you look at Issacharite men, it'd be like 8 of them a tag team, a task, and get that shit done. They starting to what they call it? They starting to remodel their houses, renovate. Like you need something built, you don't go to Esau no more. The best place to go to is Issacharite, the Mexican man. You know they're cheaper and they better. I know when I need my car fixed, I don't go to Esau. They're gonna charge me out the ass. I go to Issachar. It's done, my friend, and it's cheaper and it's better. And then, like I said, if I need my house renovated, I'm gonna go to Northern Tribe. So that back up the point Ox said right there. Y'all made 2 beautiful points. Everybody's starting to go to Jake for everything they need. And then when you look at, that's why that little Edomite chick wanted to say she's Mexican. When you look at Issachar, man, you get the family life. You know, all the families in the house. Grandma took care of, grandpa took care of. Like they all in one house, and they have a booming community. It's hurt Esau's revenue. I noticed when you go like Esau to Tulsa, or when I went to Denver, over there by the Broncos Stadium, like they have their own community. The tire shops, like if I need tires, I go to Issachar. You know, they got their own tire shops. When I want to eat some good tacos, I go to the taco stands. They everywhere. They open all times of the night. If somebody opened up, so I just got to go to the east side, give me some good tacos, real tacos, not that Taco Bell shit. And you just get everything better. And then they got family life, and the money stays within them. They changing that dollar. Esau like, nah, that dollar supposed to come back over here. What the hell?
That's the point I wanted to make.
They went to Pablo. They went to Isabel. No, they're supposed to come over here, and it's hurting Esau's industry. When you go to Issachar tire shops, it's booming. I don't even Edomites pull up. When I go get my tires, we go Edomite. This Lexus, he getting tires from Issachar too.
Hey, Issachar has the best tire shops.
Exactly.
Hands down.
So what do you think Esau's tire shops is doing? He only supported by drug money. He ain't getting no business. Man, somebody come over there every blue moon. Not gonna look at Pep Boys. Ain't nobody at that motherfucker. It's the workers in there. You know what I'm saying? So he's losing that. At the point now where don't nobody want to be white. It's not good to say you white. White is synonymous with being evil now. Everybody know that. So now you got Edomite. Now I'm Mexican. And then you got Edomite woman. Remember that Edomite woman that went famous on TikTok? I think she's on things. She's trying to say she got so much Nigeria in her. Now, not just it was an Edomite woman. They was trying to she was professing like black women to come back to us and we all women, we need to be together. And she tried to say, well, I got 2% Nigeria in me. I got some black in me. Like now they all saying that. Now they all looking up.
I thought you were talking about this Pearly thing, but it might not even be her.
No, it wasn't her. It was another Edomite older woman, but I know you talking about too. She been working on that shit too. Mm-hmm. She basically did our style to build her platform up.
Yeah.
She went to Jake platforms, speaking Redfield stuff to get made famous, and then she fucked it up by bringing another Edomite. The Edomite man ruined her whole momentum. Yeah. The Edomite racist man fucked her shit up. If she'd have kept on going with Jake, she'd probably be the #1 red pill content female going right now. Her momentum was going up like a motherfucker. And she fucked it up by bringing what? An Edomite man in there. That shows you Esau fucked the shit up.
And he was a Trump supporter.
Yeah, he fucked the shit up, man. She messed the whole thing up. And if you use Jake, you go up. You bring Esau, you go down. Mm-hmm. You see an examples of that.
Difference between life and death.
Yeah, so that shows Esau got to do something to get his he got to get his reputation back. His image has been tarnished. You know, That Jeremiah 49 chapter been made bare. His image been torn. What's that? Shameful spirit should be on your glory. Esau can't glory in nothing no more, man. Everything that he got now is filthiness, man. I can look up now and you bomb Black Wall Street. You broke every truce you made to Native Americans. You use a pedophile, man. You pedo. Every time we look up, it's you that's doing that. You trafficking everybody. We don't hear that Diddy stuff. What about Clive Davis, Jimmy Irvine? You know, you bring up Rick Rubin. You know, Lyra Cohen. What about them?
The heads of the record label.
Exactly. Y'all don't want to hear about Diddy and Jay-Z. They just work for you. So now all that, then wait till they can start. That's the reason that's why they threw Diddy and Jay-Z out there. Because they getting caught up. So I got to make it, hey, look at Diddy. Look at Jay-Z. This is what they doing. But really, man, it's you do that. And I'm just waiting for the people to catch on to that. And that's when they probably going to, you know, come with that false flag event. Because they not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. No. We'll throw this out there to get everybody all distracted and confused so they can run to their bunkers. That's all. They're going to throw a false flag event so they can get to their bunkers to be safe.
I got
at least think they safe.
A quick preach out the backyard. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. And it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices.
Ooh, and that goes into that plot they about to do. Whatever false flag they're gonna do, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. When we talk about Satan, talk about Esau, even so-called white man. And when you look at the MOTB, that's a device. We know what that is. We know what that's about. So we're gonna refuse that. We don't put in too much work to fall down to your butt, devil.
And that word device also goes to their diabolical plan too. And you actually break it down in NLT right here, 2 Corinthians 2:11 in NLT. It says, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil scheme.
You hear that? Familiar with his evil scheme. So we already looking at this thing ahead of you. We know that they're gonna do a false flag event. We're trying to see which way he gonna go with it. You know? Because once you know who you are, you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, and then you know that Esau Edom is so-called white man. Once you know all those things and know how he get down, nothing he do is gonna work. It's gonna fall flat, like that preacher brought out earlier. You know, rushes be overcome and truth shall flourish and get its fruit. That's happening right now. So now we're looking at Esau like, okay, what plan you gonna come with, man? We know it's gonna be a false flag event. We're not gonna believe nothing you say. That's why really Esau really in a desperate situation. I'm looking at Esau. He might as well come with their sword. You got to force this. As far as that finesse game, that talk, trying to be a pimp, that's over with, dude. We're not listening to you no more. And then it's becoming so hard to where the common people, they not listening to you no more. They up there, you know, you hear that guy, I got 5 on the beat, the don't. They breaking it down like the devil doing this, doing that, all of this. And then like when it gets so bad, you know it's gonna be spotlighted. Us prophets, the Hebrew Israelites. We're like, man, these brothers been saying this. These brothers been doing this. Go ahead, Bob.
This is Isaiah chapter 32, and we're starting at verse 1. And it says, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness. And who is that king? That's Yahweh Shai. And it said, and the princes shall rule in judgment. And who's the princes? Is Yahweh, the elect. All right? Shall rule in judgment. In verse 2, and a man shall be at a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest as a river of the water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
I like that, man. That's why we're going to get our glory back. The Lord about to lift his man up. You know, especially when we get that standard living in spiritual power, people going to look at us as Psalms 82:6, the gods of this earth. You know, and that's why Yahshua is known as the Lord of Lords, King of Kings. Once he becomes, well, he already is king. Once he comes down and raises the other kings, then righteousness is going to reign out. Because the rules, the new rules for the earth are going to be the laws and commandments. That's what's going to reign out. It ain't going to be Esau laws he wrote up, all the pathetic laws, you know, he got that mean nothing. All it does is hurt the earth. They got all these laws that don't do nothing, benefit nobody, man. Because all his laws, when I think about it, Yahshua, it's all about money. He write laws to fatten his pockets up.
And it only benefited him. That's it.
You ain't got no tag for your car? A ticket. You ain't got no insurance? A ticket. You know, but they ain't got nothing to do with, you know, helping the environment, helping nobody out. It's all about money.
And there's a law in the scripture that tells you you're supposed to take care of the poor. Everywhere you go, on every highway, there's a poor person out on the corner asking for money.
And a lot of them are veterans too.
Yeah, see? And that's another thing. I'm trying to think about that one precept in the Apocrypha where it said, woe unto them that look not after his veterans.
It's man of war.
Yeah, man of war. Yeah. And that right there to tell you right there is the fact that these men go to war and fight for a country that don't even take care of them back. Like that's another shameful fuel on Esau Edom glory right there.
That's wickedness. And that rules morale now. Now the younger generation looking like, why go fight for you? If I get my leg blown off, you're not going to take care of me.
Right.
He'll take care of you for 10 years.
Yeah.
And after 10 years, if your leg don't grow back, that's your business.
He said if it don't grow back.
Yeah.
I think some of them don't get took care of. Like if you know certain stuff or something wrong with you, or you did something Esau don't like, I know a lot of dudes I know in the military talking about the VA and helping them out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you should have no issue with the VA, your benefits. You know, went out, I know people that went on tour. It's like the ones that really do some work don't get taken care of. Now, if you just in there, you know, you got a little desk job, something easy. I don't know how it go, but they get taken care of. But the dudes that went and put in work,
It's about
like,
their money.
yeah, they really knock people off overseas and they come back, man, Esau don't do nothing for them. They be really messed up because of all the work they done put in. I know some days told me they done went overseas during the Iraq situation and had to knock off children. And the family told me like, he ain't right no more. He be, man, they ain't doing this, we ain't doing that. I'm like, that's a shame, bro. I'm like, how many tours you do? I did 3 of them. I'm like, they ain't taking care of you? Like, you should be living in a nice house. Everything should be state of the art, immaculate. But he living like how I'm living, and I ain't had to do no work for Esau. He put in work for Esau. He done went over and murked people. And I know that it's like some people get took care of, some don't. And the ones I know that got bodies, they went over there and got bodies, they don't get taken care of. I'm like, that's the ones we took care of. They put in work for you. So it's like, that made me feel good. Like, I'm glad I didn't put in no work for Esau. This devil ain't worth shit. He don't take care of you. No. I'm like, you might as well stay over here, sold drugs, and put in work your own self. You might got a little took care of better. Then I'll let me know it's people overseas right now that are relocated and they on base and they struggling to live on base. And that right there is real pitiful. Like, how you on this double base and you gotta wait to get paid and you barely making it? That don't make no goddamn sense right there. And that ruins morale. I don't feel like going to go bust no gun for you and you ain't taking care of me. Babylon Great don't take care of their people, period. They do, I know this interest, cause like Ukraine and then they got $1 trillion in aid. But you look at Babylon the Great, like when you look at what's that, Helene, North Carolina, and the hurricane, they still ain't got, they living in tents. They ain't been taken care of. You know, Esau ain't doing nothing for them. You know, you got all this homeless in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I think all over Babylon the Great. Like I said, it's rapid homelessness everywhere. You know, that's counting, you know, they on drugs, but still. Esau got money, we can take care of them, at least have a facility for them to go to. This supposed to be the #1 country in the world.
And this is further prove that they are not the people, because in the scripture, in one of the laws, it literally tells you you're supposed to take care of the poor. But they not doing that. They claim to be the people, but your poor people are still out here, they're struggling. They barely got food. Some of them is so worse off, like you can tell that they're not eating. Like they're losing a lot of weight. You can tell. I got that precept that I mentioned earlier. This is Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 28. And it said, there be 2 things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffers poverty, and a man of understanding that are not set by, and one that returns from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepareth such one for the sword.
So that's going to Esau right there. See, the man of war, he don't take care of them. I done heard too many horror stories from people that went overseas, put in work, and that ain't gonna take care of. Esau don't take care of nothing. You look at the state of Babylon the Great. This devil got billions of dollars. He got all the resources to make everything good. He could help the whole world. Right. When you look at the money they got, but they do what? This man, he's a man of war. Esau want to make war, make division. He's like a mad scientist. He want to splice DNA, make GMO foods, put poison in here just to see the reaction, to see how it affects people.
When you read that precept right here, because it said the third making me angry. Who's angry right now? This is how about me outside. He is angry. All right. And matter of fact, there's another precept. He said, I am angry with the wicked every single day. And so the fact that you got people that still believe that America is still going to survive, that shows you how foolish they really are, because of the stuff that Esau Edom have done throughout the whole earth. The Lord is angry, so he's about to do something that's going to destroy his whole kingdom.
He at the end. So now he gonna make one last little call, one flag event, something to try to get back control, and we know through the scriptures it's not gonna work. Babylon will not be healed. You know, we rejoice at that. You know, we ready to get up out of here. We like that this devil can't get his car started no more. You know?
We like that he's stranded.
Exactly. We over there, we putting sugar in the tank. You know, we making sure that sucker don't get back on. That's what the devil frustrated. He like, man, I cannot. And I'm like, I got beat by some broke niggas on the corner with Bibles in their hands. I got beat by that. And I got all this technology. That's what pisses Esau off, man. He got all this technology. He can't beat us. We coming with the words of Yahweh Shai. Through them words, hey, like the apostle Evans called the great millstone. Hey, we grinding this place down, man. Grinded it down. And now we're sitting up here looking for the glorious return of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh HaMashiach. You know, which is about to be soon. That's what we're telling y'all, brace for impact, get ready. Because the devil about to make a big move in order to try to offset Yahushua. Yahushua got these devils spooked. They shaking in their boots, man. They didn't see chariots. So they didn't put their drones in the sky trying to overshadow it, trying to say, oh, it ain't no chariots. That's our stuff in the sky. Yeah, that's our drones up there.
And the
look at our stuff.
And that scripture is letting you know, like when you actually read Zechariah, in the book of Zechariah, where they speak about the chariot, and it tell you that those chariots are here because he's dwelling in the house of the thief. And who is the house of the thief? That's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And so the Lord is actually making war. All right. So when you read Exodus 15:3, it said the Lord Yahweh Yahushua is a man of war. The Lord Yahweh Yahushua is his name.
Right? God put the smack down on Esau, man. And he feel it. So since he feel it, what he gonna do, man? Here comes some type of event, man. Me and Aki have been talking. We believe it's about to be a big one. I'm talking about it's gonna be a shocker, man. It's gonna, hey, like if somebody old watching news, their heart might fail when they see this, man. Like it's gonna be a oh my God moment.
Yeah, it's gonna be something that it's gonna be beyond you. That's why we know the power of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, like we know. But when he said my thoughts are not your thoughts, like when Jacob trouble comes, we're thinking like something that we already experienced before. We're thinking like, you know, what happened there in the cultural race war. That's how the people are really thinking. But the Lord, just like I said, the Lord is beyond that. That's why he said, my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways your ways. So when you see the way of Yahweh Yahushua, it makes a lot more sense why a lot of people's hearts going to faint, because they're not going to believe it, and they're going to panic to the point where, you know, it's going to turn into a heart attack, man.
Yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to be real, real big and very shocking. And only to those that don't have this truth. That's why this truth is a guard. It say, fortify your mind. If you in this truth in the house of David, when you see it, it's not going to be shocking to us. We see it like, okay, we knew you was going to do that, Esau, about time. But for like people that's not in this truth, that's just sitting in darkness, it's going to be, oh my God. Ah. Like I said, our phones might blow up Aki when it happens. People might be there, they're going to need answers at that point. Like, oh my Lord, you see this? You see that? What you think about this? Oh my Lord, what we going to do? They're going to be hit with that woe is me spirit. That's how it's going to hit them. They're going to be, it's going to shake them. You know, and he know it. He going for it because, hey, he's in a losing position. So he got to swing for the fences, man. We got to throw out the big. You got to push the big red button. Push the button, man. I didn't want to, but I got to, man. We're at the end. These niggas are winning. Push the button. Push the big red one. Ain't it a movie called Big Red One? Push the button, man. Yeah, hey, throw it all out there. And they're going to be in their bunkers. Hey, hoping, hey, we don't open that boat up. And like, hey, man, guess what, man? What's that movie, Planet of the Apes? We done took over, baby. Hey, get to work. On some greens over there.
Hey, you know, those bunkers they running into, that ain't gonna be a cakewalk for them either. They're gonna be eating each other in there. They're gonna be fighting over electricity. They're gonna be fighting over last Twinkies, or the 100 Twinkies. They probably have a lot of Twinkies. They just want all the Twinkies, so they'll probably fight over that.
My family got dang. You know what I'm saying? Your family didn't think of it. Yeah, you're right, huh? So, that ain't gonna precept. Okay. With that being said, man, we up to the edifying. And we all praise the Lord too.
Yahweh, Ashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakadash.
I'm Yasharala,
I'm Yasharala. Hey, shalom to the Akim Aqua coming forward. Stay locked in, baby, because Yahushua is quickly on the way.
Do all for tuning in.